What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. For everyone returning, if you're new here, my name is Noah and I make a lot of videos about thrifting, vintage clothing, what I'm doing in my life, just a little bit of everything, you know. I also have a vintage website where I sell secondhand clothing. I sell sustainably made clothing as well, my own clothing line that is sustainably made. And yeah, I like to film little fun videos on here. But this is my kind of like reflection video for the year. So yeah, welcome to the channel and let's talk a little bit about what we're doing here today. So today we were actually gonna be going antiquing, trying to find some chairs, some seating of some kind for my house at college, but it was terrible. There was no good options and the things that were kind of cool were very expensive. Plus it was just packed and like I wasn't really like, oh, I'm scared to film in here. It was more just like that, not around that crowd. Like that crowd, all those old people, like love them to death. Like those are my homies in there, but like they're gonna stare at you if you whip out a microphone and a camera, even though it's an iPhone. So I was kind of like, yeah, I think it's best if we just get out of here. So now I'm actually on the way to a thrift store, and while I'm in the car, I thought I would kind of start the reflection of this video, talk about what's made this year so great, talk about what's made the year a little bit worse, but yeah, let's just get into it. First off though, quick media section. I watched Carry On Netflix. Didn't really like it that much. I thought that the plot in the beginning was like realistic, and then as it went on, it was just like, I don't know, it just wasn't for me, but you know, still cool concept. Not cool. It's like about a terrorist, but you know, good concept for an action movie, I guess, but not anything that like I was a fan of by the end of it. And then I also finally watched The Substance, which I actually was a huge fan of. Watched it with my sister, who at that point had watched it like maybe I think that was her fourth time watching it. And I think like she had some complaints about the ending, which I think is fair, but I also really liked the ending. I liked the entire plot. I think the whole message of like aging is beautiful is a really awesome concept for a movie like that. And to see it executed at that cool of a level with that much color and like the fun movie, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's terrifying, but it is like, they had some fun with that movie. Had some fun with the makeup, like the, you know, special effects, like it all seemed very real. I don't know if they used CGI for that movie, but like, yeah, it was incredible. Okay, so 2024, what have we thought, guys? What do you think about this year? I've had some very mixed feelings going into the new year here. Today is December 27th. Oh my god. Punched it a little too hard on the gas there, but shit. I don't know, I've had some mixed thoughts on 2024 as a whole. I think that I've had some really bad moments this year. Had a lot of bad moments this year, but I also think it's the year that I grew the most as a human being. I'm 22 now. I feel like my frontal lobe is finally developing. I won't say developed, you know, we're still growing as humans and young kids, but I don't know, for being 22, there's a lot of people in my life that, you know, agree with me that at this age, you're still figuring things out. And for the most part, I think the people that were in my life that were telling me like, you should have your entire life basically planned out, or even things like, you're too old to be like, you know, doing this, doing that, kind of cut those people out. Because like, honestly, I do appreciate constructive criticism when it comes to someone's character. I think everyone should try to see the best in people, and like, we should all be aiming for the best that we can do. That being said, I will completely and wholeheartedly stand on the fact that at 22 years old, you are not a grown-up. Like, you are a grown-up, but in the same sense, it's like you're still figuring life out, and that's okay. Like, that is more than okay. All right, I'm pulling up to the thrift store right now, but we're gonna talk some more in the parking lot because I'm not done yapping. Okay. Yeah, overall, I think I'm heading into the new year with like maybe the best mind state I've ever had when it comes to growing up. I'm trying really hard not to put pressure on myself, and it's funny, like when I was 20 and 21 even, that's when I was putting the most pressure on myself to figure out a lot of things out, figure out everything in life, and I'm seeing, you know, the people in my life that I love so much that are at that age right now, 20, 21 even, they're going through the same thing, and it's really disheartening because like I know that everyone goes through that at that age, and I feel like, you know, I wish I could just, even though I'm 22 and I'm sure I'm gonna have another period where I start to think like that again, where I'm like, oh my gosh, why don't I have things figured out? I just want to like grab them by the shoulder and be like, it's gonna be okay. Like, you just have to keep like, you know, going through life to figure it out. One of the things that my therapist always tells me is like, you can only plan out like this week. You know what I mean? Like, you can't, like, you can try to plan things out. What's life gonna look like in a month? What's life gonna look like in a year, in a decade? But like, honestly, you're really only in control of what happens like week to week. Sorry, you see the dust speck? That was distracting me. You're really only in control of what happens like day to day, week to week, and nothing more than that. Don't hold yourself back from just enjoying life in the moment because you're worried so much about the future. That's one of the main things I've learned this year. And I've been really fortunate to kind of get that ingrained in my brain, where it's like trying to control things that are going to happen so far out is just never going to work out. Let's talk about goals for the year. In fact, actually, in this car right here, I have this, which is, it's an envelope that I received the card in. And on this card, I actually wrote down a list of goals for 2024 on New Year's Eve in 2023. We're gonna go goal by goal and kind of talk about what we kind of hit, what we didn't hit, and then we're gonna set some goals for 2025. Nothing too crazy, but I do feel like I was kind of overambitious on this, so we're gonna find out, you know, what I thought I could get done this year, and we're gonna figure out what we can get done next year. Okay, my first bullet point says be more intentional with others. I do think that I've done that. I think when it comes to friends, loved ones, family, I feel like I've been very intentional with others. There's been some subtractions, there's been some additions to my life, like there's been all types of ins and outs of like people kind of coming in and out because I've been more intentional with others. And I think that's awesome. I think because I was more intentional with others, I actually attracted better people into my life this year, which is, I love that. Read 20 books. I didn't read a single book. Oh my God. Actually, that's a lie. I had some friends, shout out Riley. Riley gave me a book. I did read like half that book. It's back at school, so I've been like thinking about getting it done. But yeah, the semester just got so busy and hectic, I did not finish it. But yeah, I don't read. I don't have time for reading. I would love to read more. I'd love to listen to like audiobooks, but like, yeah, we're gonna have to get into that in 2025 maybe. Find peace in being alone sometimes again. So that is something I'm gonna have to work on even more in the upcoming year. I think that that's something I've lost when it comes to just life in general. I kind of have to do that, so I'm okay with that. Get AMC pass and go see more movies in a theater. So I didn't get the AMC pass, however, I have seen a lot of movies this year in the theater. Some of my favorite movies from this year would be like Challengers. I saw that in the theaters. I just saw the movie Queer. That movie was awesome as well. What else did I see? I'm like blanking on other things, but I want to see Nosferatu. That just came out. So like I did see a lot of other movies in the theaters. I just can't think of them right now. But yeah, I'd say I halfway accomplished that one. Take better care of body. No. We're gonna do that in 2025 though, I promise. It's tough when you're in college, man. Like I find time to like do other things and like, you know, be active sometimes, but like it's just not like, I don't break a sweat enough for sure. Save money, but spend on experiences and things you enjoy. I'd say I've definitely done that. I've saved a good amount of money, but I also have spent a lot on like experiences that I wanted to have, you know, just in my 20s. Keep romanticizing life in attainable ways. I'd say I've done that. I've always been someone that kind of appreciates the little things. So like, yeah, I'd say I've done that pretty well. Like just enjoy little things day to day that like make you happy. 2 to 3 tattoos. How many tattoos did I get this year? I got 2. I did get 2 tattoos. Okay, that's good. I got 2 tattoos. I'll put them up on the screen if I still have pictures of them. I'd like to do that again. I'd love to keep getting tattoos. Maybe even get like 3, 4 this year. 7,000 plus on the thrifting tree. So I didn't hit 7,000. I am currently at like 5,500. I am very proud of that. So we'll keep trying to get to like, I think 10K. We can readjust and make that the goal. Continue to say no when the work doesn't work for you. I think I've definitely done that. There's been some opportunities at school that like, you know, they would be like kind of like resume builders. However, they just don't service me in the way that they need to. Like they're just not going to work out, you know, in terms of pay or like too much time spent on it. I did a lot of that in my junior year and I kind of cut back on that, you know, in my second half of my junior year, but also my senior year. Check in on friends more often. I feel like it's been tough with that one. I don't feel like I fully did that, but I do think I'll give myself credit for the year I've had. I feel like I still was very, very tapped in with my friends, making sure they're okay. Let's see, goals for this year. I think, yeah, 10,000 followers on Instagram would be like kind of like a surface level one that I can just get out of the way because it's on my mind after looking at that. I think the big one is going to be just continue to like, you know, find myself, like get back to, you know, being me for me and just like, what does that look like? I think it really involves, you know, romanticizing life even more, working out again. Like I haven't worked out consistently since I got into college and it's been like a major kind of bummer for me. Like I used to do it all the time. I was very athletic. I played soccer and like coming to college, like you just kind of run out of time, but then also don't prioritize your health. So then it becomes kind of like, it becomes tricky if you're not like a student athlete, you know? So yeah, I think really take care of myself, nurture myself, feed myself, like, you know, like everything that I need to kind of like continue to be myself. Just really focus on that this year and make the best out of like everything that I can. Some more surface level goals, and then we'll get right into the thrift store. Get some more tattoos would be cool. I'm gonna continue to be more intentional with others because I think that that's an awesome thing to do. Talk less, listen more, do more of that. And yeah, I'm gonna write down some more like set in stone goals like this. I'll do that probably on New Year's Eve again. But in the meantime, I'm gonna enjoy the last couple days of December, and yeah, let's get into this thrift store and get started. This store has been so terrible recently, and I'm so far away. Like, I drove all the way out here for this just because like I was like, oh, it'll be a nice little change of scenery. This place has been terrible recently, so we will see if we find anything, but I am like, if we don't find anything, it's okay. All right, let's go. Okay, so going into the store, I kind of knew once again there wasn't going to be too much to find in here, but I did see this Takeoff shirt. I didn't pick it up, but you know, rest in peace to Takeoff. I thought the store was empty when I came in, but it turned out they were just not in the men's section because they already found stuff and they were trying it on over by the fitting rooms. That's why I was kind of surprised when I still found this pair of Carhartt men's jeans in a really smaller size too that they definitely would have picked up. Yeah, not sure what that was about, but I was happy to find them. And then I also found this nice little pair of tan zip-away pant shorts. I really like the belt buckle enclosure, and the price wasn't too bad either. As you can see, they had like this little zipper that was making it from pants to shorts, which I thought was cool. There was nothing else in the men's section, so I made my way over to the women's section where I found another pair of really good pants. Just a cool little pair of Levi's women's jeans, nothing too crazy. I like the colorway though. The clothes sections obviously weren't working out for the day too well, so I found this little camera that I tried to mess with for a little bit. I don't know, I thought it was pretty cool, but didn't end up getting it in the end. I looked around a bit more and found this awesome TV stand, but right before I could walk up to it, these two ladies beat me to it. And then I saw this on the floor, and I don't know, kind of knew it was time to leave pretty soon, so I did a quick little fit check, you know, show off the pants. I get so many compliments on these. While I was waiting in this crazy long line, I found this little Marmot jacket. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it or not. Marmot, I don't know. But it kind of reminded me of like Frozone meets Lululemon. And then at the counter, I realized that everything I did find for the day was either 99 cents or half off, so my grand total was under $8 altogether. And even though I didn't find much, I was happy with what I did find. Ooh, okay. That was a unsuccessful trip in terms of the amount and I guess just stuff in general that we found. But for the prices though, $7 for all that was not bad. Dude, it was so crazy. It was like at least 15 kids like my age. And when that happens, you know you're cooked already. But like they weren't finding anything either. So I'm a little confused as to like, yeah, there was just absolutely nothing in there today. Except for Carhartt's, Levi's, and a, you know, pair of outdoorsy pants that I needed. I forgot to mention before that I was thrifting earlier today, so I have some more finds to show you guys once I get home. But yeah, time to pack it up, drive back, and see you there. Okay, we're back. I went to my parents' house to have dinner with my family. I am now back in my college house. As you can see, the pretty little lights over there, the window. Yeah, we're about to go through my thrift finds for the day, and you saw the stuff I got at the Salvation Army we went to. So we can start with that, but I also got some stuff earlier in the day that I thought was kind of cool. Nothing too crazy, but a couple cool things. Okay, so like I said, we're gonna start with the stuff we got from Salvation Army, because you already saw it. We got these awesome Carhartt dark wash denim jeans. Didn't know that these were gonna be 99 cents today. I normally check the colors when I go in the store to see like what's on sale. Did not check the colors, had no idea that these were gonna be 99 cents today. But yeah, they were 99 cents, so that was pretty cool. Second pair, these awesome little pair of like outdoorsy, I guess like zip away pants. Good color, goes with a lot. From a random brand, what is it? BC clothing. And yeah, these were also like, these were half off. So what was this? Like $4 maybe today? Crazy. And then we got this pair of women's Levi's, 512s. Yeah, the Levi 512s in this nice little like dark blue gray color. Really solid pair of Levi's for the ladies. Let's get to the first store that I went to earlier today. Only had 2 finds there, but they were both bangers. First up, we have a VHS find, Above the Rim with Tupac, Dwayne Martin, Marlon Wayans. Yeah, this is a movie I've actually never seen before, and I've always missed it when it's on streaming services, so for 99 cents. I'm really excited to pop this one in my TV later tonight. Dude, this is an original like 1990, I don't know if you can see the copyright date, 1997 Comedy Central South Park shirt. Yeah, this is like an original South Park shirt from the TV show. Good size too, size XL, and it was only $7.49 today. But I also had 20% off, so I got a discount on this and the VHS. Okay, then let's get into our bag from Value World. Really big bag here. This weighs like probably 15, 20 pounds. Let's get into it. At this store too, I had a 50% off coupon. I had a lot of coupons today, which was nice. But first off, we have this University of Sorbonne, sorry. Size medium on a Gildan tag, and it was only like $3.10 today because of my discount. Really good navy color. I like white on navy, that's always a classic. Good hood shape. It's a really solid hoodie. What else did we get? Got this Nautica Competition red fleece hoodie. Get a better shot of the front stitched area. Nautica Competition. This one's a size double XL. I got it for about $2.50 today. Yeah, just really solid colors on this. I love the kind of like, you know, old school Nautica colorways. This one's cool too. This is modern, but you know, nice little Carhartt hoodie in a sky blue colorway. Got some stains on it, but I'll be able to get them out. Got the little Carhartt down the sleeve there. And yeah, just really good quality Carhartt, you know, like, I mean, the older stuff is always gonna be better, but the newer stuff isn't bad either. This one was $8.20 today, which went down to $4.10. XL as well, you know, like these are easy sales. So especially on my website where I try to sell like, you know, earth tone, outdoorsy stuff, but also just like good newer stuff too. This is a great find. Next up, we have this is a random one, but I just really liked it. The little green zip up hoodie, and it says October Hill on it with that little pine tree. It was only $2 today, so I thought, you know, might as well grab it. Good colorway. I know someone will want it on my website, so yeah, I really like this piece. This is another modern one that I knew someone would want on my website. Nice little University of Kentucky center swoosh Nike hoodie. And once again, the prices were like unbeatable today. Ooh, just fell off. $3, which was $1.50. So I had to grab it. Last find at that store today was this nice little pair of Levi's distressed pants. Good light wash color, and then like really kind of distressed on the front end. I like the little tear on the one leg. This is just a good pair of like vintage Levi's. And I think they're 560s, which fit really nice too. And they were $3.60 today, which is crazy because this store usually really taxes on vintage Levi's when they have them. Maybe it was just the leg tear, I don't know, but these are still a very good pair of jeans to me. Really good finds on all that stuff today. I think my total at Value World today was like less than 20 bucks because of the sale. And then let's get into our last bag. Only 2 finds from Volunteers of America today. First one was this little bootleg like Kuji knit sweater from the brand Towncraft. It was only $3.24. Really good maroon, white, gray, and black colorway. Great find there. And then last pair is just really random. It's just a nice little pair of Wrangler denim carpenter pants. And once again, you can't beat the prices. This was $1.99 today. Overall, pretty solid haul for the day. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed my reflection about, you know, what I'm bringing into this year, what I'm leaving behind. I genuinely think 2025 is gonna be a really good year. I don't know. I feel like I justify a reason to be optimistic about every single year that I've lived in so far that I can remember, but I do have a really good feeling about 2025. I know there's a lot of crazy stuff happening in the world right now that's not lost on me, but you know, just remember, you can really only control what you can control. Don't try to worry about too much else outside of that. It's just gonna lead to a lot of unnecessary anxiety. For the people that you can help out, you know, friends, family, strangers, you know, anyone that you can help out and you want to help out, do it. You know, make people's lives better. But in the grand scheme of things, you know, bigger world problems, just remember that you can't really control what's going on in the world. And that's okay, like things will be okay. You have to have radical optimism, and it's, you know, it's a tough journey to kind of find that year to year. But once again, I genuinely think in my heart of hearts that 2025 will be a great year for everybody, hopefully. And you know, I thought the same thing about 2024, and while there was a lot of stuff that happened this year that was really rough, I did have a great year. Like there were things this year that were really life-altering, and I had such a great year. So once again, you're always gonna find the positives and the negatives of each year of your life, but really kind of focus on, you know, how we can keep getting more and more positives as the years go on. If there's one thing I learned from watching The Substance last night, you know, aging is a good thing. Like aging is something we all should see as a privilege. So as we age, take advantage of the opportunities life hands you, but also really take time to reflect on everything that's happening in your world and try to make the best out of every situation. You know, we're all growing up so fast, and that's okay. okay. We're just gonna have to keep pushing. And then in terms of videos for next year, I'm really excited to keep making videos on here next year. I think for being on YouTube for less than 6 months, you know, having, you know, the amount of success I've had on here so far, to me, it's not even about the numbers, but I do love seeing that you guys are resonating with the stuff I'm making. That means the world to me, so I'm gonna keep making cool stuff. In the last video that I just uploaded this week, what was it? It was yesterday. I just uploaded it yesterday. I just uploaded that video yesterday and I was just celebrating 1,000 subscribers. Today, I'm probably gonna cross 1,500 subscribers. It just keeps going crazier and crazier. You guys keep coming into the channel, and that's why every time I'm like, I need to address the new people. Like I have to say hi to everyone and reintroduce myself, which is, I will never get tired of doing it. That's such a cool feeling. And yeah, thank you guys. Let's all be radically optimistic for 2025. I know it's gonna be a crazy feeling when we actually get into the new year, but you know, it's gonna be a good time. I'm excited. There's a lot of cool stuff to look forward to. Yeah, until the next video, I will see you guys later. All right, bye guys. Wait, hold on. I don't think I've ever introduced you guys to Shelly, my hermit crab. Her tank is looking crazy right now because she was just running around. But yeah, this is my housemate and I's hermit crab. Her name is Shelly Duval, Shelly the Shellster. Yeah, we love her so much. She's kind of hiding right now, but you know, you can see her little whiskers wagging. She's happy right now. We gotta fill her some more, put some more water in there, because as you can see, like I said, she was running around, but we love Shelly so much. She's awesome.